channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my videos. Now this is actually a pretty highly requested video based on my previous ones, so I thought I would make this video and show you guys how exactly I edit my videos. So for these editing tips, I'm using iMovie, Photoscape, and Canva. These are free, easy to use, and incredibly useful apps and applications that you can use on your computer that are gonna make amazing tools for your videos. Anyways, if you'd like to know how I do that, you can just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you guys how to do an intro. I basically created mine on canva.com. So when you log into the website, you can pick a YouTube thumbnail as your screening, which is going to be the same size as a video. So here they have a beauty YouTube thumbnail template, which I picked this one for my intro. And first things first, I basically deleted all the things that I didn't like about the thumbnail and kept what was there. Let me just open up what my thumbnail looks like at the very end. So basically this image is 6 different photos layered onto one pink background, and that's really just it. And then I added a few little cute tapes and flowers to make it look nicer. So basically once I got rid of all the things that I didn't like about it, I had the paper left behind and the tape with a print on it, and I changed it to "Hey, it's Jacqueline," just because I thought that was cute, and I kept the piece of tape at the top left that I placed there. One great thing about Canva is that they also let you upload a ton of your photos that you can add to these thumbnails or posters or whatever you're making. And basically with my intro, I picked 6 different photos and just plopped them on the screen in different patterns and oriented in different directions basically. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue to add them. One important thing to note about these images is that you can bring them forward and backwards. So basically you can make them in front or behind one another, whichever way you'd like. And of course you can rotate your photos. So I'm going to continue to add my 6 photos in order, and make sure that every single time you add a new photo, you're going to be saving them as you go. So for my first image, my first picture I'm going to put down, I'm going to save that as a file. And then once I add my second picture, save that as another file until you have here basically 6 different files for your images. And basically I'm just going to keep rotating them until I am happy with how it looks, and that's it. Once you've done that, save your last photo, and then you're going to have 6 different files of photos in which you're going to put them in order on iMovie. Okay, so basically, just in case some of you don't know how to do them, I'm going to show you guys how to put them on iMovie. So basically here I have my 6 different photos that I'm going to put in order, but the first thing you're going to want to do is highlight all of them and remove them from the Ken Burns and just leave them as fit. So when you put in any photo into iMovie, it's always going to be 4 seconds, but obviously 6 photos for 4 seconds is going to be excessively long. So what you're going to want to do is split the clips in half, or even into quarters, so there'll be 1 second per frame or per image. I'm just going to keep them as 2 seconds per image, just because. So that leaves it at a 12-second intro. Obviously, if you want to make it 6 seconds, go for it. I'm just going to keep it at 12. And basically, once you're done, you'll have your intro that will go in order like that. So yeah, adjust it as you like, and then when you do like it, keep it at that, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do a title page. So open up Canva and make sure the dimensions of the image are 2560 by 1440, and then pick any color you'd like to make the background. So I've picked a peachy, pinky, coral background, and next thing you're going to do is click Insert and Add Text. So I'm going to show you guys how I made the title page for the zoom in and zoom out, which you'll see later in the video. But basically just type that in and readjust the font to your desired liking, whether you like it tilted or italicized, and then adjust the color of the font again to your liking. I'm going to be really indecisive here and try to figure out what color I like, but I'm going to end up with this pink color here. The font is also going to be Impact. There are many different fonts on Photoscape that you can use, and again, I'm going to be really indecisive and not pick the right one, but I'm going to pick Impact anyways. Again, save this image onto your desktop, which again you'll be using. So now that you have it saved, go to Tools, and again you're going to add some figures. So basically I'm going to pick the star here and make it this pale yellow color, and then just place it onto the screen. Now, in order to copy the image, you can't just do Control-C or Command-C on your computer. You're going to have to copy it to your clipboard. Now that you've done that, you can just paste a whole bunch onto your desktop and readjust them into different sizes and put them in different positions. Once you've done that, you're going to want to save the image. Again, save it under a different name. And then now you're going to want to readjust the stars into different positions within the actual image. Once you're done that, again, save the file under a different name, and then I'm going to show you guys how to put it into iMovie in order to make it look like the image is moving. Okay, so now that you've done that, open up iMovie, and you're going to want to paste in the image twice, or one of each one, and then make it so that it's into 4 images. So like I mentioned before, once you add in the images, they're going to be 4 seconds each, and they're also not going to be fitted to the screen. So what you're going to want to do again is make sure that each image is under fit and not under Ken Burns, otherwise you're going to be zooming in the image as you go. So again, once you've done that, you're going to split the images in half so that they're either 2 seconds or 1 second, again, whatever you'd like to do. I'm going to go ahead and make them 1 second each. Because this is the title page and it isn't an intro, I just like to keep them short. And that's how you do that. So in case you guys wanted to know how I made the title page for this specific section of the video, you're going to again do the same thing, add the hearts in a row, and again save each file as you add a new heart. I was kind of lazy to add the new row, so basically here I just added the entire image again and pasted it at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do a very popular thing on YouTube, as you see with many YouTubers like Emma Chamberlain, for example. So basically here you can see how my face is zooming in. So this is actually a really simple step. You're going to go to Ken Burns, which is going to be basically that square image at the top of the screen, and you're going to click Ken Burns. You're going to be given 2 options here, a start and an end. Take the end and zoom into the place where you want the image to end. And basically, once you've done that, it will end up like that. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to make a thumbnail. So basically, for my last video, I made about 15 different thumbnails for it, and I couldn't figure out what I really wanted to make it. But basically, go to Photoscape, and you're going to go to Collage at the top bar in Photoscape, and you're going to want to make a triplet here, for example. So I basically added 3 different images of my leggings that I wore in a 3 picture collage. At the top here on the right, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth, where you can pick the number of images that you can add in your one image. For each section, you can also adjust the zooming in of the image, I guess, if you can put it that way. And basically, I just made a collage of the 3 different leggings that I wore. Again, you're going to click save and save the image. Once you've done that, go to your editor next. So once you've gone to your editor, you're going to want to add text, add PNGs of whatever you're making for the image. Here I have different PNGs for Lululemon and Aerie, for example, that you're going to have to search up. So I basically searched up Aerie PNG here, and I'm going to take the first one and drag it to my desktop. Once you've done that, or once I did that, I also searched up a Lululemon PNG that I can use for my image. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. One thing you're going to have to note is when you're adding a PNG, make sure to click on the image, otherwise sometimes it doesn't always save as a PNG, or it doesn't show up without the background. So as you can see here, this one has the crossed background, which you can use as a PNG image. When you're inserting the PNGs, you make sure that you need to go to Tools and click Insert, otherwise it replaces the entire image and you have to start over. So here I'm going to add the 2 different PNGs over top, and basically I'm going to take you guys through the process of, or show you guys the process of me making this thumbnail, just as an example of what you could possibly do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed how I do this and can draw some creativity from it. Alrighty guys, so last thing I'm going to show you guys how to do is to make the resolution of your videos at a higher quality than what you actually filmed it at. So if you guys haven't realized, my videos are all filmed on my iPhone, so it isn't the greatest quality because it is an iPhone 7. But with this video right here, you can see that it's 720 videos, or it's 720 HD. As you can see in the images, they're clear, but they're not like incredibly clear. So what you basically want to do is highlight all of your entire video and find another image online that is 1080 HD. So this image of a random bridge that I found online on Google is 1080 HD. Then what you're going to do is paste the rest of your video that you've already made. You're going to export it again, and you'll see that it is 1080 and it is no longer 720. Then once you're done, just delete the video or delete the image of the 1080 image that you found, and it's still going to be 1080 HD. And there you go. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you guys could gather some of these basic tips that you can use to make your videos. And yeah, if you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments down below. I will try to address them as much as possible, and of course I will make another video if needed. Before I end this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and of course hit that red button and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you guys then. Bye.